Hi there, I'm Diana, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use Worklogs, a simple and effective app for managing tasks, conversations and team updates. If you've just created your account, you're in the right place. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through everything you need to get started, step by step, from inviting your teammates to creating your first tasks and using smart features like folders, pinning, and even our AI assistant. When you first log in, you'll land on the homepage. This is your live feed, a place where you can find the latest messages from all your folders. Think of it as your team's activity timeline, a quick way to stay in the loop across projects without switching views. As you can see, I already have a first message. This is a message from our Worklog bot where you have information regarding how to use the inbox folder. But for now, let's go back on the homepage. One of the first things you'll probably want to do is invite your teammates or collaborators. For this, we are going to move on the contacts page. As you can see, I already invited someone, but let me show you how easy it is to invite a new contact. Just go to this invite button right here and a pop-up will appear. Here, type the email address of the person you want to invite. I am just going to type it right now and then hit the invite button. Once they accept the invitation, you can start to collaborate. Let's move forward. Now, let's create our first folder. Folders help you group conversations and tasks, whether by project, team, or topic. I'm gonna click on this new folder button right here and create a new folder. I'm gonna give it a name. Let's say marketing launch, and I'm gonna invite Alex and Phil. If you want to, you can also add an initial message, but I'm gonna create this folder without that initial message. Clicking on this button, and here we have our first folder. While in this folder, let's also send our first message. In Worklogs, there are two main types of messages: root messages and thread replies. So what exactly is a root message? It's actually the starting point, the main message where a conversation begins. It could be an update, a question, a task, basically anything that kicks things off. I'm gonna send a message and I'll write something like, "Hello everyone, please share your ideas for the app launch here." And I'm gonna hit send either by clicking this button here, green one, or by clicking the command and enter keys. Then we've got threads. A thread is what happens when someone replies directly to a root message. All the replies stay grouped together, so everything stays in context. In the meantime, we received a few messages. To see the thread with all the context, we are gonna go and click on this button right here, go to thread and reply. Another solution is to go to this nav right here, threads. Here you can see all the threads for this folder, and also the nice thing is that you can see the number of replies. This keeps the conversation clear and easy to follow. No more scrolling through a bunch of unrelated messages trying to figure out who said who and when. Even if you come back to a conversation days later, you can quickly see what happened and jump back in. One thing that you probably notice is that the new button appeared in this thread. We are talking about this convert thread into folder button. A unique feature in Worklogs is the ability to create folders within folders, and there is no limit. You can even turn a message into a subfolder. Let's say we want a new subfolder in this marketing launch main folder called website, where we'll discuss everything about the app's website. I'm gonna write a message. I'm gonna send it. And in more actions, we have this option right here, convert to folder. I'm gonna click on it, and we just created a new subfolder. Since we are in this new folder, let's send a message here. Let's say create hero image for the website. I actually want this message to be a task, so before sending it, I'll assign it to someone. I'm gonna click on this button right here, assign it to Alex, and I'm also gonna give it a priority, medium. In order for this message to show up on the dashboard, I'm gonna check this option right here, pin the message. But don't worry, you can pin a message after sending it. Now we are gonna hit the send button and we will create a new task. Let's also pin a message after sending it. I'm gonna write the message, create video tutorial. I'll hit the send button and right here we have the pin button. Clicking on it, let's set a due date for this task and let's say I want it to be ready by Friday and also give it a status to do. And as you can see right now in this new folder, we have 2 tasks ready to be tracked. Another great feature in Worklogs is the dashboard. We have the dashboard for this folder and its subfolders, and we also have the dashboard for all the folders and all the projects in the app. Here we can see what's urgent, what's assigned, what's in progress, and what needs attention. It's your team high-level view, perfect for staying focused. If you have tasks assigned, you will work very often on this screen. You can quickly reply to a task by going here, or you can update the status if needed now. This way you can keep a clear view of your next actionable item. Since we are talking about tasks, let me show you a neat shortcut for creating tasks quickly, perfect for when something pops in your head and you need to write it down fast. Just press Command I and a quick message box will open. By default, that task will go to inbox as you can see right here, but you can change the folder if needed. Don't forget to pin the message, check this option right here before sending it. And let's also create one together. Let's say change the user database. Sending it, task added with success. Because I did not give it a status, you can see it right here. Another shortcut you can use is Command K. This will open a quick search and you can search for folders really quickly. But we also have a search page where you can also search for messages and folders. One last thing I want to show you is one of my favorites, the AI assistant. For this I will use my real account in Worklogs because here we have more activity. You'll find it right next to the message input at the bottom of every folder. As you can see, it's right here. Let's actually ask one of the questions suggested here. Great. The process is really quickly and easy, and it gives you smart insights based on the content of this folder that we are in without needing to scroll through every message. It's actually a great way to stay updated, especially if you're jumping into a project midway. And that's it. We've now invited our first teammate, created folders and subfolders, sent our first messages, turned them into tasks, explored the dashboard, shortcuts, and even AI-powered insights. Thank you so much for watching and welcome to Worklogs!